Have you ever faced a moment where everything was falling apart and you had to choose between comfort and courage? This is not a story of kings or battles. This is the story of Ruth, a young widow, a foreign woman. She lost everything, but gave everything she had. Her loyalty, her love, her faith took her from a place of pain to a place of purpose. Many people know Ruth as the great-grandmother of King David. But her story started in sorrow, not glory. She came from Moab, not from the children of Abraham, but from the line of Lot, Abraham's nephew. She was not born into Israel, but she chose to be part of it. Her story shows us that God's plan includes even the outsiders, those who choose Him with all their heart. This is a story rooted in the values passed down from Moses, a story of kindness, law, and redemption. Welcome to Voice of Mosses. This is Ruth, a story of loyalty and redemption. Long ago, in the land of Israel, during the time when judges ruled and people did what was right in their own eyes, a famine struck. Bethlehem, which means house of bread, had no bread. A man named Elimelech from the tribe of Judah made a difficult decision. To save his family from hunger, he left his homeland with his wife Naomi and their 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilion. They journeyed east across the Jordan to Moab, a land of foreign gods and ancient tensions. To Naomi, every step away from Bethlehem felt heavy, but survival came first. In Moab, they tried to rebuild. The boys grew, married Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth. But tragedy came again. First, Elimelech died, then both sons. Naomi was left alone, a widow in a strange land with only 2 widowed daughters-in-law. Naomi's heart was broken. She said, "The hand of the Lord has gone out against me." Her grief wasn't quiet. It was raw, bitter, and honest. A cry many of us have felt in seasons of loss. Then, news came. The famine in Bethlehem had ended. God had visited His people. Naomi rose to return home. She walked with Orpah and Ruth on the dusty road leading west. But midway, she stopped. "Go back," she told them. "There is no future with me. I am too old. Even if I had more sons, would you wait?" With tears, Orpah kissed Naomi and returned to Moab. But Ruth clung to her. Her words, recorded forever in Scripture, are some of the most moving ever spoken. "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I will die." Ruth wasn't just showing kindness. She was converting, surrendering her whole life to Naomi's people and faith. She had no promise of a husband or a future. She chose out of pure love and deep faith. They walked together, 2 widows with nothing but each other, back to Bethlehem. Bethlehem had changed, but so had Naomi. Her face, once full, was now drawn by sorrow. The women whispered, "Is this Naomi?" She answered, "Don't call me Naomi," which means pleasant. "Call me Mara, bitter. I went away full, and the Lord brought me back empty." They had no home, no food, just their faith and the timing of God. They returned at the start of the barley harvest, a sign of new beginnings. Ruth rose early the next morning. She said, "Let me go to the fields and pick up the leftover grain." According to the laws of Moses, landowners were told to leave behind what fell for the poor, the orphan, and the foreigner. This was Ruth's only hope. Her hands gathered grain, but her heart clung to dignity. Out of all the fields in Bethlehem, Ruth stepped into the field of Boaz, a wealthy landowner and a relative of Elimelech. He arrived that day and noticed her. "Who is that young woman?" he asked. His workers replied, "She is the Moabitess who came back with Naomi." Boaz approached her. "My daughter," he said, "don't go to another field. Stay here. I've told my men not to touch you. When you're thirsty, drink from our jars." Ruth bowed. "Why are you so kind to me, a foreigner?" Boaz answered, "I've heard what you've done for Naomi. May the Lord reward you, under whose wings you have come to seek refuge." That evening, Boaz invited her to eat. He served her roasted grain. She ate until she was full. He even told his men, "Pull out stalks on purpose. Leave them for her. Don't stop her." When Ruth came home with an abundance of grain, Naomi was amazed. Naomi's heart stirred. "That man is our relative, one of our redeemers." According to the Torah, a family redeemer, Goel, had the duty to protect family inheritance, to redeem property, and, if needed, marry the widow of a deceased relative to carry on the name. Naomi devised a bold plan. She told Ruth, "Boaz will be at the threshing floor tonight. Wash, anoint yourself, and go quietly. After he lies down, uncover his feet and lie there. He will tell you what to do." It was a vulnerable act, risky, misunderstood by many today. But it was a symbolic request for redemption, not seduction. Ruth trusted Naomi and God. Night fell. The stars shone over the threshing floor. Ruth approached silently. She lay at Boaz's feet. At midnight, he awoke. Startled, "Who are you?" "I am Ruth," she said. "Spread your cloak over me, for you are a redeemer." Boaz was moved. "You could have gone after younger men, but you did not, and everyone knows you are a woman of noble character." He said, "There is one closer than I. If he will redeem you, good. But if not, I will." He sent her home before dawn with 6 measures of barley, not just provision, but a promise. Boaz went straight to the gate, the place of judgment and public decision. He sat with the elders and called the closer relative. He offered him the land of Elimelech. The man agreed. Then Boaz added, "You must also marry Ruth, the Moabitess." The man hesitated. "It might endanger my own estate. You redeem it." So Boaz took off his sandal, the symbol of legal exchange, and said before all, "You are witnesses. I have bought all that belonged to Elimelech, and I take Ruth as my wife." The elders blessed them. "May your house be like that of Tamar and Perez." Boaz married Ruth. God gave them a son, Obed. The women of Bethlehem rejoiced. They said to Naomi, "Blessed be the Lord. Ruth, who loves you and is better than 7 sons, has given you a grandson." Naomi held the child. Her heart was full again. Obed became the father of Jesse. Jesse became the father of David, the great king of Israel. From Ruth, a foreigner, came the bloodline of kings. From emptiness came fullness. From sorrow came salvation. Ruth's story is not just ancient history. It's a reminder that loyalty still matters, that kindness still echoes, that God sees the forgotten. She was not born into Israel, but she chose its God. And He chose her. She left behind her past, her people, her comfort, and became part of something eternal. May we all have a heart like Ruth, courageous, faithful, full of quiet strength. This is Voice of Mosses. If this story touched your heart, like and share this video, and subscribe for more powerful stories from our sacred history. Shalom.